Welcome to Trade with an Edge Advanced Algorithm Developer program. We are going to review October Cycle 2. We're going to review Phase 2 and we're going to kick off Phase 3. So before we get into the details of it, I just want to point out a few important disclaimers. We are not brokers, investment advisors, or we don't do any sales or distribution of securities. That's important. Second, treat all these information what you are working with as well as what you're seeing over here as hypothetical. There could be a significant difference between the hypothetical and the actual. Third, trading futures can carry a significant risk, so you need to, this might not be suitable for you if you do not understand the risk that these futures instruments carry. Okay, with that, let me kind of walk you through some of the highlights of Phase 2, or at least bring you recap on some of the things that we did on Phase 1 and Phase 2. So basically we talked about the idea. Now we identified the 3 instruments on Phase 1, and then we had 3 time frames, and then we kind of narrowed in on what instrument time frame we want to work on. Then Phase 2, we applied filters, volume reverse, candle contraction, candle expansion, momentum, and a moving average. We kind of analyzed on that, and looking at the outer sample, we decided what filters make sense, what filters really do improve the results. So that was Phase 2. Now, what we want to understand is basically how the exits work, and what's the impact by adding different kind of exits can have on the strategy. So there's 2 parts. One is, first we are gonna test just the edge with the exit, and then we're gonna test the edge, the filter, and the exit. Okay, so the workspaces are all saved over here. Step 1 is just the exit and the edge. Step 2 is exits, the filters, and the edge. So 3 things combined. Okay, so you can download the workspaces and the ELD. First, I would recommend you download the ELD or all together, but open the ELD, import it first, and then open up your workspaces. So I have already done that, so I'm going to show you. The very first thing you want to do is, this is the first test. You want to go in here and switch off these additional exits that we have put in over there for testing. And most probably it's going to come switched off. And you want to, look at the base equation and compare that to what you had in Phase 1. So this is the Phase 1 CD240. This is what we are having. And you want to compare that with what you're having on these charts. Because you're just testing that particular edge, how it can improve with adding different exits. Okay, so that's what I would do first, and I would do the same thing for the combo. I would go in and check the equity curve, make sure it's all matches with what we have. So let me do that. So if you go to Phase 2, what we picked is this one. So we matched that. So we are good. Next step, pretty simple. We go in there, switch it on, and optimize this. So sometimes, this would be already pre-populated. In this situation, I know it is pre-populated, but I suggest you look in the code and make sure it's done properly, right? You're matching that. So make sure you do that, and then you run this, right? And then you record the data. So over here, I have already done that. Record the data. You do keep this validation part towards the end. So what you want to do is first run everything. Keep running all these. There are 6 charts over here. Keep running that. And then go to the combo. Do the same. Run it all and once. And then you come over here one by one. Before we do that, we want to make sure that we record the charts as well. So over here you would see I have done the process already. So I have recorded the charts, right? At the end, you want to record the outer sample. So for some reason, this one didn't get pasted. So you want to watch out for that. That could happen. So here we go. There you go. Okay. And then once you're done with that, and then you want to work on the outer sample. So how you do it is pretty simple. We go in here and go into the strategy where it says IP. We plug in 2. That is going to give us the outer sample results. So I already ran this. I know this is the right equation. We will do this also. Right. Okay. And then record those results on the right hand side. Do the same thing for phase 2. So finally, next Tuesday, what we're going to do is we're going to analyze this, what we have done over here. So I have already done CD240. Go ahead and do CL30 and CT60 as well for both just the edge and the filter for the exits. Testing for the texting for the exit. All right. Okay, then talk to you on Tuesday.